Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. The strongest force in your life is focus, and focus is destroyed the moment you open your mouth. Never tell people what you do. Why? Because the instant you speak, you give away power. Energy leaves your vision, and doubt enters through the words of others. When you talk too much, you invite criticism. You invite envy. You invite the weakness of opinions from those who have achieved nothing. And what happens? Their doubts sink into your mind, poisoning your belief. That is how dreams die, not by failure, but by exposure. True builders keep quiet. The tallest trees grow in silence. The most powerful rivers carve mountains without noise. Your goals are seeds, and every seed grows in darkness first. Speak too soon, and you dig it up before it has roots. Remember, results are the only language that needs no translation. You don't need to explain. You don't need to prove. When your success stands before the world, it speaks louder than 1,000 promises. Silence is discipline. Silence is strength. While others talk, you work. While others boast, you build. While others explain, you execute. So guard your vision. Lock it inside your heart. Work in the shadows. And when the time is right, step into the light, not with words, but with victory so undeniable the world has no choice but to respect you. Never tell people what you do. Show them when it's done. Silence is power. Energy wasted in talk weakens results. The more you explain, the less you execute. The more you reveal, the more you invite resistance, jealousy, and doubt. Too many people give away their vision before it is born, and then wonder why their dreams never survive. You must learn the discipline of silence, because silence guards your focus and protects your destiny. Think about it. Every time you tell people what you plan to do, you give them the opportunity to place their fears inside your mind. They tell you it's impossible. They remind you of your past failures. They laugh at you, or worse, they pretend to support you while secretly hoping you fail. That is the reality of the world. People envy more than they encourage. They criticize more than they help. They tear down more than they build. And every time you open your mouth to declare your plan, you place your seed of greatness into their hands where it will be crushed before it has the chance to grow. Your dreams are fragile in the beginning. Just like a seed buried in the soil, they need darkness, patience, and protection before they break through into the light. If you dig up the seed too early, if you expose it before it takes root, you destroy the possibility of growth. The same is true with your goals. Stop showing people the seed. Stop asking for permission. Stop explaining. Work in silence until the roots are strong enough, until the tree of success rises so tall no one can deny it. Execution creates proof, words create excuses. A man who talks about his plans may feel as if he has already accomplished something, but in truth he has done nothing. He has wasted the fire of his ambition in meaningless conversation. The successful do not talk about their moves, they make them. They do not broadcast their struggles, they overcome them. They do not seek applause before the victory. They earn it when the work is complete. When you speak less, you work more. When you work more, you achieve more. And when you achieve more, you no longer need to speak at all. Success speaks a universal language. It needs no defense, no justification, no explanation. A finished result silences every critic and erases every doubt. Let your results be your voice. Let your achievements be your response. Let your victory be your introduction. Never forget this truth. The loudest in the room is often the weakest. The person who announces every step, every goal, every dream is usually the one who never finishes the journey. They drown in their own words. But the quiet worker, the silent grinder, the disciplined dreamer, he is the one who shocks the world. He is the one who moves in shadows and emerges with something so powerful that no one can ignore it. Silence builds mystery. It keeps people guessing. It forces them to wonder what you are doing, how you are moving, why you are progressing while they are standing still. And that mystery becomes your advantage because it prevents them from interfering, from sabotaging, from distracting you. When no one knows your moves, no one can stop them. Guard your vision. Keep it locked inside your heart. Do not feed it to careless mouths or weak minds. Do not water it with unnecessary talk. Do not hand it over to those who lack the courage to dream themselves. Your vision is sacred, and sacred things must be protected. Work in silence day after day, night after night. When others sleep, you grind. When others boast, you build. When others ask what you are doing, smile and say nothing. Let them wonder. Let them underestimate you. Let them believe you are ordinary. Then, when the time comes, let your results thunder so loud they shake the ground they stand on. The world does not remember those who promised. It remembers those who produced. History is not written by those who explained what they were going to do. It is written by those who did it. You are not here to convince. You are not here to debate. You are here to create, to conquer, to dominate, and none of that requires words. So train yourself in the art of silence. Protect your focus like treasure. Work behind closed doors. Let your actions echo while your mouth stays closed. And when the doors finally open, step out not with explanations, but with undeniable proof. Proof that silences the doubters. Proof that humbles the critics. Proof that no one can deny. Never tell people what you do. Never give them the chance to poison your vision. Never waste your fire in empty talk. Build in silence, grow in darkness, rise in power, and let your success make the noise the world cannot ignore. Because at the end of the day, words fade, promises vanish, opinions mean nothing, but results, they are eternal. Results are power, results are respect, results are the only truth that cannot be challenged. So hold your silence, do the work, deliver the result, and let the world bow to what you created, not to what you said. Results speak louder than explanations. You don't need to tell the world what you're going to do. You don't need to convince anyone. You don't need to explain yourself. Because when the work is done, when the proof is in your hand, no argument is necessary. Results are the only voice that cannot be silenced, the only language that everyone understands, the only evidence that demands respect. Too many people waste their strength talking. They announce their plans. They broadcast their dreams. They explain their intentions in detail, hoping for applause, validation, or approval. But every word they speak drains energy from their focus. Every explanation is a leak in the container of their determination. They spend their power convincing others instead of building for themselves. And at the end, they are left with empty words and no result. Understand this clearly. People do not care about your explanations. They do not believe your promises. They measure you only by what you deliver. And the more you talk, the more you weaken your position. The more you explain, the more you expose your vision to doubt, criticism, and envy. Results are respected, talk is ignored. Think about the greatest achievers in history. They did not explain their dreams to the crowd. They did not announce every step before it was taken. They moved silently, and the world only noticed when the work was complete. Builders build in silence. Creators create in silence. Warriors train in silence. The noise comes only after the victory, never before it. You must train yourself to hold your tongue. Let others waste their time in endless chatter while you execute in silence. Do not broadcast your intentions. Do not reveal your strategies. Do not open the door for envy and sabotage. Guard your vision like a treasure, because it is. If you reveal it too soon, you invite destruction. If you protect it, you give it the chance to grow strong enough to stand on its own. When you chase your goals in silence, you keep your focus pure. There is no distraction, no outside noise, no interference. Every ounce of energy goes into the work, not into defending it. And when the work is finished, when the dream becomes reality, the result will announce itself with a force no words could ever match. Do you know why people love to talk about their plans? Because it feels like progress. It gives a temporary high. They get the applause now without doing the work. But that applause is empty, because when it is time to execute, they have nothing left inside. They have already burned the fire of their ambition in talk. They became satisfied with words instead of hungry for results. Don't fall into that trap. Silence requires strength. Silence requires patience. Silence requires discipline. It takes courage to hold back your words, to resist the temptation of announcing your dreams, to endure the waiting without recognition. But those who master silence are the ones who shock the world. They appear suddenly without warning, carrying a result so powerful that no one saw it coming and no one can deny it. Remember this: promises fade, excuses multiply, but results remain. You do not have to prove yourself to anyone in advance. You do not have to justify your vision. You do not need permission. All you need is the courage to execute, the discipline to stay silent, and the relentless drive to finish what you start. When you do, the result will silence every critic, humble every doubter, and inspire every witness. Results create authority. Results build respect. Results earn admiration. Explanations do none of these. Talking will not give you influence. Explaining will not give you power. Only execution, only delivery, only victory gives you the right to stand tall. So the next time you feel the urge to tell people what you are doing, stop. The next time you want to explain your dreams, stop. The next time you are tempted to reveal your moves, stop. Ask yourself, do I want to talk or do I want to win? Do I want applause now or do I want respect forever? Work in silence, grind in silence, build in silence. Let them wonder what you are up to. Let them underestimate you. Let them think you are doing nothing. Then shock them with undeniable proof. Shock them with results so clear, so powerful, so absolute that no explanation is required. At the end of the day, explanations are forgotten, but results are remembered. Talk is ignored, but results are celebrated. Words are challenged, but results are respected. If you want respect, deliver results. If you want to be heard, deliver results. If you want to be remembered, deliver results. Results speak louder than explanations, so stop talking. Stop explaining. Stop seeking approval. Do the work, deliver the result, and let the world be silenced by what you created, not by what you said. People envy more than they support. That is the truth you must face if you are serious about greatness. Most will not clap for you. Most will not cheer for you. They will smile to your face while secretly hoping you stumble. They will act like friends but feed you doubt. They will give you advice that keeps you small because your growth makes them uncomfortable. Your rise exposes their laziness. Your hunger exposes their weakness. Your success exposes their excuses. Do not expect support from those who have not built anything. Expect envy. Expect resistance. Expect silence. And that is why you must never tell people what you do. Every time you reveal your plans, you invite envy into your life. Every time you share your dream, you put it in the hands of those who do not want to see it happen. They may not stop you directly, but their words of doubt, their subtle discouragement, their hidden negativity will creep into your mind. And once doubt enters, focus weakens. Once focus weakens, discipline crumbles. That is how dreams die. Not from failure, but from exposure to envy. Understand this, your vision was given to you, not to them. They cannot see it, they cannot feel it, they cannot understand it. So when you speak it to them, you expect faith from those who live in fear. You expect courage from those who live in excuses. You expect support from those who envy more than they encourage. That is foolishness. Stop expecting lions to understand sheep. Stop expecting winners' faith from losers' minds. Your dream is a seed. Seeds grow in silence, underground, hidden from the world. If you dig them up too early, they die. If you expose them before they take root, they never grow. Your goals are the same. Protect them in silence. Work on them in secret. Water them with action, not words. And when the roots are strong, when the tree rises, then and only then will the world see what you built. Envy is everywhere. It is in your friends, your family, your colleagues, even in strangers. Some people don't want you to succeed simply because they did not. They gave up, so they want you to give up. They quit, so they want you to quit. They settled, so they want you to settle. But if you are wise, you will not give them the chance. You will guard your dream. You will protect your vision. You will lock your plan inside your heart and work in silence until the result is so undeniable, so powerful, that no envy, no jealousy, no doubt can erase it. The world respects results, not promises. You do not need to tell anyone what you are doing. You do not need to convince them. You do not need to explain yourself. Just execute, just deliver, just produce. When the result is in your hand, when the evidence is real, even your enemies will be forced to respect it. Results shut every mouth. Results silence every critic. Results crush envy under the weight of proof. While others waste time talking, you must be building. While others explain, you must be executing. While others complain, you must be creating. That is how you separate yourself. That is how you escape envy, not by explaining, not by convincing, but by producing results that cannot be denied. Yes, people envy more than they support, but let that fuel you. Let it remind you why silence is power. Let it remind you why your focus must remain unshaken. Let it remind you why execution is everything. Because the same people who envy you now will pretend to support you later, once your success is undeniable. The same people who whisper doubts will later claim they always believed in you. Do not waste time proving them wrong with words. Prove them wrong with results. Do not seek applause. Do not seek validation. Do not seek encouragement. Seek only progress. Seek only growth. Seek only results. Because results are louder than envy. Results are stronger than jealousy. Results are respected even by those who hate you. So stay silent. Stay focused, stay relentless, protect your dream from envious eyes. Let them wonder what you are doing. Let them underestimate you. Let them think you are not moving. And then, when the time comes, step forward with a result so undeniable it shocks them into silence. Step forward with proof so powerful that even envy cannot deny it. Step forward with victory so clear that it speaks louder than every word you never said. People envy more than they support. That is why you must never tell people what you do. Keep your vision private. Keep your plan protected. Keep your energy invested in execution, not explanation. Build in silence. Win in silence. Let the envy grow because envy is powerless against results. At the end of the day, the world does not remember what you said you would do. The world only remembers what you did. Talking attracts doubt, criticism, and distraction. The moment you open your mouth about your plans, you invite the opinions of people who neither understand your vision nor carry your responsibility. You think you are sharing to gain support, but in truth, you are leaking power. Every word you speak about what you intend to do drains energy that should have been invested in execution. Every time you reveal your steps, you invite resistance. Talking weakens the dream, silence protects it. When you explain your plans, you give the world a chance to judge you before you have results. They criticize your idea, not because it is impossible, but because they cannot see what you see. They distract you with their doubts, not because they are wise, but because they are limited. They pull you into endless debates, endless opinions, endless negativity. And by the time you finish defending yourself, you have lost the focus to act. This is why so many people never finish what they start. They wasted their strength in talking instead of building. Talking attracts critics. Critics are always ready. They have nothing to lose, nothing to risk, and nothing to show. Yet they are the loudest. They speak as if they know the future, but their own lives prove they do not. If you allow their voices into your mind, they will poison your belief. They will make you doubt what you once felt certain about. They will turn your conviction into hesitation, and hesitation destroys momentum. Talking also attracts envy. Some will never want to see you win because your victory is their reminder that they quit on themselves. They will smile at you while secretly hoping you fail. They will nod while planting seeds of doubt. They will act supportive while whispering behind your back. You must understand this truth. Not everyone around you is for you. Many watch only to see if you stumble. That is why silence is not weakness. It is protection. And let us not forget distraction. The more you talk about your dream, the more you trick your own mind into thinking you've already achieved something. You feel good explaining it. You feel powerful announcing it. But that satisfaction is fake, and it robs you of real hunger. You get the applause before you've earned it. You get the recognition before you've done the work, and suddenly the fire inside you cools. Talking is the thief of discipline. Silence is different. Silence is power. Silence keeps your focus sharp. Silence keeps your energy concentrated. Silence protects you from critics, from envy, from distraction. In silence, there are no outside voices, no unnecessary doubts, no wasted explanations. There is only you, your vision, and your work. And that is all you need. Execution is the only proof the world respects. Nobody remembers what you said you would